My name is Sayyid Rahmatullah Hussein Izara. I am the Public Relations Officer for Afghan Fajr Association, and I'm in charge of the Stand Up Anti-Bullying campaign.
Hello, my name is Brian Milford, Program Manager for Southwest Youth Service, Mission Australia.
My name is Alexander Neary. I'm a volunteer with the AFAIC.
Stand Up Anti-Bullying campaign is all about creating diverse leaders, and we work with young kids to be able to train them in issues that affect their life. Young people from refugee background face a lot of discrimination, but young people from refugee and migrant backgrounds face a lot of bullying that we don't really see. It's almost a topic that no one talks about.
These young people transitioning to a new country, and especially in the school environment, it can be quite difficult. So these strategies that help young people to learn how to better deal with bullying and to be more empowered and and build up their self-esteem to be able to kind of battle bullying.
Integration is incredibly important for refugees in particular, and obviously a lot of that starts in the schoolyard with things like anti-bullying. Like, a lot of migrant families experience prejudice in everyday life, and a lot of that stems from communities and schools in particular with bullying, problems like that. Anything we can do to stop that sort of thing out, not just with migrant families, but bullying in general, I think that's a really important issue to tackle.
There's a lot of stigma that's attached to the word bullying, and a lot of barriers that one person can talk about it, be able to deal with it positively, and be able to come to a resolution that is effective for both sides, that brings to the table the bully and also the bullied.
So my name is Sean Spence. I'm the Fan Engagement and Community Manager at the West Tigers. I think it's a fantastic program, and it's something that we're really proud to be involved in. I think bullying, for something that's been around for so long, is still an area that's such a big problem in not only schools but in universities, in workplaces, in culture in general in Australia, unfortunately. So anything we can do and support great programs like this, we're more than happy to be involved with. And this program is a really unique one and a really special one in the fact that it works with youth that are from all different cultures.
I definitely think that's a huge, important role of the community organisations, because it's the community organisations, especially like AFAIC, who are able to really understand where these refugee young people come from and have a better way of making a better impact with these young people, in the sense that they know where they've come from and they know what it's like to transition to a country like this. And so we're giving better support systems around not only the young people but their families, to help them settle and transition into this new place, and offer them additional supports where they can, and it makes a huge impact to a newly arrived family. And so I have to give it up to these organizations who do some great work here.
AFAIC this year tried something innovative, something new, something creative, something that many other organizations with big budgets do not really do. We tried to target young adults from migrant and refugee background, but also from multicultural background within our region. We managed to be able to get up to 50 young kids from different age groups between 7 to 15 and another cohort of 17 plus. And we tried to teach them some advocacy skills. We did a few trainings on cyber safety. We had Mission Australia present interesting and interactive workshops on how to deal with a bully. What is your rights, who you are, and what you can do to build your confidence to be able to deal with a bully in a situation that you're bullied. This affects us in our schools. I remember when I was at a high school, I was bullied. Many of my colleagues are bullied. A lot of people from refugee and lived experiences have experiences of bullying.
From what I've experienced with the Stand Up campaign so far, it's been a fantastic experience for the kids. Like, the level of engagement I've seen with the kids and the people who have been talking to them, they aren't just being sat down and talked at. There's a lot of activities, engagement going on. The kids are learning concepts in a way that they can understand. They're being taught things like rock and water, things that make bullying and anti-bullying and the ways they can stand up for themselves more relatable for a young audience like that. And it's been a fantastic experience from what I've experienced of it. Yeah, politics and the media in general lately have been very focused on refugees. It's a big hot topic issue for a lot of people. And a lot of people tend to forget watching these things on the media and on the news and seeing migrant families as an issue rather than actual people. And I think it's really important that these kinds of things are happening in the community to let people know that the refugees, wherever they come from, are eager to be involved in the community and to help tackle these issues that apply to everyone, not just refugee families.
Again, I think there's a definite need there. I think unfortunately, just in the past month over Christmas and New Year's period, it almost feels like you can't turn on the TV without unfortunately someone drowning, and that's Australians, that's all different cultures. So any way we can help that in general is a big, really important point. But again, it also goes to breaking down barriers. You know, if these kids now can go to a beach and go to a local pool or join a swim school or join a swim class, all of a sudden that's going to open them up to a new social setting, a new group of people that they can connect with in the community, and all of a sudden that's breaking down the barriers that we've spoken about today.
I think there is a need for more funding in a lot of these situations because, like I said, even though these topics are prominent in the media with refugees and their families moving in to communities, oftentimes it's more about the issue rather than the actual people. The actual people themselves and the issues they're facing tend to get overlooked. So I think it is very important that we raise awareness of these issues and try and gain more funding for organisations that are tackling them.
So we had representatives from Macquarie Fields Police Department who came and talked about cyber safety, how to be safe online, how to use Facebook, particularly given that we live in a very globalized, digitalized world. We try to get people to know the basics of being safe online, and it's so hard to get people to do that. So we try to make it as easy and as interactive as possible, and it was a very great success, and we look forward to seeing you in the next annual Stand Up Anti-Bullying campaign. Thank you! On behalf of Afghan Fajr Association and all of our volunteers, we would like to sincerely thank all our sponsors, all our partners, all the organizations that have put so much effort into making Stand Up a reality. It is a program that we would like to do annually, and we would like to continue making the positive change that we do in the community. Will you join us in the next Stand Up program? I hope so. Thank you.